my name is John Sinmaker. I'm one of y'all's Aflac reps. Another one is Janice Cargill. And Janice had surgery recently, and she's still recovering. And I recognize some of the faces that we've seen over the course of the last few months. We do open enrollment in November, and as new employees, it's still 90 days, Tony, or 60 days?
90.
90 days when you can still enroll in the Aflac products during your new employee status. Okay, after 90 days, you have to wait to open enrollment. Okay, Aflac, I'm sure all of y'all have seen the duck commercials on television, right? Do any of y'all know anything about Aflac other than the duck on television? Okay, Aflac again is supplemental insurance. What that means is it pays on top of any other insurance that you have. The major medical insurance that y'all have through the co-op association is wonderful. It pays benefits far beyond what most employers' benefits do, okay? But it is medical insurance, and all it's designed to do is make sure a doctor and hospital gets paid, okay? What Aflac is designed to do is make sure you, the employees of the co-op, get paid, okay? We have several different options for you. You can pick and choose the different things that you like that fits your lifestyle, okay? There's an accident policy. It's 24-hour coverage for you and your family. If you have family, if it's just you, it's just you, okay? But it's an injury policy. So if you get hurt and you have to go to the doctor because of an injury, it's going to pay you benefits. There's short-term disability. It is guaranteed issue during the first 90 days, okay, that you're an employee. After that, you have to qualify. So if you've had health histories in the past that might prevent you, we'll have to work something out, okay? But it's guaranteed issue income that would protect your income. So if you're not working, it'll help you pay the bills, okay? Because nobody I know has got a sugar daddy good enough to take care of, you know, during a certain amount of time. So it's designed to help you take care of your income, okay? The other thing we do is called a critical illness policy. A critical illness policy is a policy that pays you cash every time that you have to deal with a cardiac event, bypass surgery, coma, paralysis, heart attack, strokes, those type of things. Okay, so if you have a family history, might be something you want to look at. Okay. We also do, and this is primarily where I'm talking to the younger folks, what's called a hospital indemnity policy. It's a policy that pays you for being hospitalized or having surgery. When you get my age and older, things start wearing out, so you start thinking about, okay, I think I can go on this knee for a couple more years, I'm going to have to do something. But for young folks, y'all are married and having children, and that's when you know you're going to get in the hospital. Okay, it's a policy that you can have enforced to pay you for the time that you or your spouse is in the hospital and when children are delivered. Okay, so it just pays you money, so you don't have to use as much as your own savings to meet your deductibles and co-pays. Okay, the other option you have through Aflac is a cancer policy. The cancer policy is a policy that pays you for the diagnosis and treatment of cancer. Over the years that we've been with South Plains Electric Cooperative, we've had to pay a number of claims for cancer. My personal history, my family history tells me it's not a case of if I want to deal with it, it's when am I going to deal with it. So if you're in that boat with me, I seriously encourage you to look at it. It's not very expensive. It grows in value of the years that you own it. So when you get to be an old man and develop a cancer and you have to deal with it there, you're going to have a large amount of money to help you keep things going at home. Okay? One of the other benefits that I think at least all you guys out in the field should be concerned about is the skin cancer benefit. West Texas is a great place to live, but we have way too much sun. You guys know about June or July it gets pretty warm out there. But you guys got to wear your FRs and you're covered up, but you're still exposed to the sun. If you ever had to deal with skin cancer, it pays you a benefit every time you have something taken off. I've got a little old man that comes to my office about every other week for another claim that he's following. I keep giving him a hard time. I said, Ray, if you let these guys keep whittling on you, you're going to run out of wood. And he said, yeah, that's probably going to happen. So, you know, it's something that we all have to deal with at some point. So if you're concerned about that, we have policies that will help you deal with that. Okay? Again, the whole thing behind Aflac is to make sure that y'all have money available when you need it. Okay? You're very fortunate with the benefits packages that you have here. Deductibles and co-pays are very small compared to other deals. But the way the cost of health care is going nationwide, they're always going to creep up a little bit. So that means there's more and more money that you have to have available to use your medical insurance when something happens in your family. Okay? So these are just tools for you guys to use and be available, know that they're available. Janice and I are available anytime to visit with you. We can come out and meet you at the yards. And if we need to in the evenings, we can come meet you at home. Okay? Even if it is up in Childers or Spur or wherever, we're willing to come see you guys. Okay? There's one other program that Janice and I do for the co-op, and it's life insurance. You can do life insurance up to, I believe it's $1 million cap on it. You can do life insurance on yourself, you can do life insurance on your spouse, and you can do life insurance on your dependents. Okay? So those are options for you. And that, Tony, correct me if I'm wrong, is available for you to enroll in year-round. So as your situation changes, you buy a house, you buy a vehicle, you get married, you have a child, and you need to do something for coverage or life insurance, we can help you with that decision. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for me? Everyone got my card? Feel free to call me, shoot me an email if you have questions or concerns, any claims, things like that. Well, I did want to point out one other thing. A lot of you may have seen us, or you all had to go through the wellness program this last month, right? Okay. All of the, or several of the different policies through Aflac have a wellness benefit where we pay the employees or the insured person to go get checkups every year. The theory behind that is if you're going to the doctor on a regular basis, if something is wrong, even if it's not related to the policy that you have, the doctor will catch it. The sooner you catch it, the less trouble there is to get beyond it. Okay? Just a rough calculation, this year there's going to be a little over $7,000 paid back to the employees of South Plains Electric just for going in and having some blood drawn and getting a general health bill. So, like, that's part of the present. So, we'll pay you to take care of yourself. I always say it's either a bribe to get something to do you're supposed to be doing that you don't want to do, or it's a reward for taking care of yourself. You get to decide which one it is. Well, I thank you guys for your time. So if you have questions anytime, just give me a call, shoot me an email. We'll be glad to help you out.
Thank you, John.